Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are in the midst of our boy band bash extravaganza this week. You guys voted over on the community tab of my channel, the poll that I posted last week, and you guys said you wanted me to dive into some boy bands. So for the first part of the week, I'm diving into some of the familiar boy bands that we've seen on the channel a number of times, and then towards the end of the week I'm going to dive into some of the newer boy bands or newer suggestions that you guys have put down in the comment section. But right now we're going to dive into some more Stray Kids content. This is something that has been sent to me a number of times. I was tagged on Twitter a couple of times, me and Synergic, when it first came out last week. Like, hey, it's out. Hey, you need to react to it. Hey, oh my god, you got to react to it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to it, I promise. But I'm working. I'm at work right now. I can't. It's been released at a time either I'm at work or I'm sleeping. I can't react to it right now, but I'm going to. Don't worry. So well, we're gonna react to it right now. And it is translates to Leemujin Service Episode 2. Stray Kids, Seungmin, Levanter, Behind the Page, Drunken Truth, My C. I'm sure the actual title probably of the video means something else. This is just what me putting into Google Translate translated it out to. But I'm not familiar with Leemujin. I'm assuming he is the other male singer that I see here. But yeah, it was sent to me and it was very highly recommended, and I'm excited because y'all know how I feel about Seungmin. Y'all know that he is very much my biased wrecker in this boy band, and I'm always interested to, like, I've heard all of them sing bits and pieces here and there, but I'm curious to see just what he does when he has no one else behind him, when it's just him and he has a chance to be the solo artist. He's front and center. What is he going to do? What's his styling going to be like, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see what's there. I'm curious to see what Mujin's voice is like, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So this is a bit of a longer video, so strap on in, grab yourself a little snack, and we're just going to dive on in and see what these guys do.
다 보면 닿을 것만 같았어. 의심 따윈 해본 적도 없었어. 상상한 널 안았지만 두 손 꽉 널 잡았지만 품속엔 공허함만.
I don't think I've reacted to this song yet. And beautiful teeth. Oh, my baby. Looking like an angel. It's got a very beautiful tone. Beautiful head voice. Love his socks. I love this whole setup. Ooh. Nice. I don't know how to describe the tone of his voice, but it's almost smoky without it having like the grit texture of like a smoky kind of voice.
그래서 밀레니엄 베이비들의 오늘 합을 아주 재밌게 한번 만들어 보고자 합니다. 예.
Come on, fellow millennials.
게스트로 나오신다고 해가지고 좀 승민 씨의 노래들을 많이 찾아봤는데 좀 목소리가 그럴까 많이 담백해요. 맥주에서 계락 같은 그런 목소리더라고요.
My.
그런 담백한 목소리로 강렬한 사운드 위의 노래를 부르신 건데 그 곡들을 소화하기 위해서 좀 어떤 노력을 해오셨는지 궁금해요.
제가 사실 뭐 가지고 있는 목소리는 약간 초반에는 되게 얇고 그랬었는데 이제 저희 팀 노래를 또 잘 부르기 위해서 저희가 대부분 다 락 기반이고 되게 힙합 세거든요.
맞아요.
약간 리듬이나 약간 밑에를 채워서 내는 그런 연습을 굉장히 많이 했던 것 같고요. 우리 노래 할 때는 이런 사람이 돼야 되고 개인 노래 할 때는 이런 사람이 돼야 돼. 이렇게 계속 구분을 지어가면서 따로따로 이렇게 연습을 계속 했던 것 같아요.
맞아요. 사실 팀의 컨셉을 따라가면서 그냥 나란 사람의 보컬도 있으니까 그 두 캐릭터로서 계속 노래를 하는 사람이면 더 힘들 것 같아요.
사실 개인곡 이렇게 완창하는 모습은 아직 많이 못 보여드려가지고 오늘 또 이렇게 좋은 기회라고 생각을 하고.
예, 그럼 그 좋은 기회를 놓칠 수가 없죠. 승민 씨의 노래를 여기서 안 들어볼 수가 없겠는데요. 바로 일단
네네.
본인 노래를 들려주시고
네네.
그 다음에 이야기를 이어가 보도록.
아 좋습니다.
네.
Okay, I'm excited, but before we do into them, I'm gonna pause. I like that they're having like this little banter and whatnot after songs and whatnot. I'm curious whether it's gonna be after each song or how it's gonna be spliced in. I'm going to assume that just something got lost in translation a little bit there. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But like, just the verbiage chosen, at least for these captions that I have here, for how Mujin was describing Seungmin's voice, it felt very, very aggressive and very, very harsh. Like, girl, why are you coming for me? Talking about his voice is bland and he sings like all these powerful songs, but with like just this stone monotony. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, why are you coming for me like this, girl? Back up. But I'm assuming that wasn't the intent. That's not the spirit he had behind the words he was saying. So I'm thinking it's just not a translation error, but translating what he was saying into the words, more like a direct translation into the words that were being said. So like from, I think you're speaking Korean, over into English, like the direct translation versus like the semantic translation. So like I might say something in, let's say I'm speaking Korean, I might say something in Korean that's, you know, the word directly translates to English and says fat. So like, oh blah blah, you're fat. Where semantically what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to call you fat. I'm not trying to mean it as an insult. I'm saying something like, you know, you're thick, you're juicy, you're delicious, or, you know, some other thing that could relate or be synonymous with fat in a sense, but I'm not using it in that sort of like negative tone. So I'm thinking it might just be a translation thing where whatever was being said in Korean got translated to like its direct English counterpart, but not necessarily didn't translate over the same tonal meaning as they were having in the conversation. Maybe. Or maybe he meant it that aggressively and he was just coming for Seungmin, in which case I'm like, damn, this is not the start of the performance I thought I was gonna get. But we're gonna dive on in and we're gonna see what they do next.
좁은 골목길은 또 하염없이 멀어져 마주 앉은 탁자 반대편마저도
Like every time he sings, I say the same thing. He's got this beautiful head voice.
맞닿을 수가 없어서 내 맘
I like this earring too.
언제부턴가 긴 그늘을 드리워 우리는 서로가 괜찮다는데 완전히 돌아갈 수는 없는 걸 감았다 떠보니 너무 멀리 와 있어 이제 이별 뒷면에 서 있는 우리 내게 넌 벅차도록 행복했던 꿈 이제
Beautiful head voice.
마지막 장을
The just angelic
넘겨야겠어
falsetto.
많이 아플 테지만 언젠가는 해야겠지 후회하지 마요
Okay.
우리가 지나는 시간 그 한순간도 의미 없는 날은 없었고 또다시 가도 너일 테니까
modulation, nice. Sustain it, baby.
내겐 넌 벅차도록 행복했던 꿈 이젠 마지막 장을
Sing, baby.
넘겨야겠어 많이 아플 테지만 언젠가는 해야겠지 고마웠어 여기까지
See, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Like, we already know he's got that beautiful head voice, because every time I've reacted to them and I've heard him sing solely, I say it every time, because that seems to be a frequent place he sings in on their records. But the extended, the belting, very, very nice.
사실 이 노래를 팬분들께 언젠가는 꼭 들려드리고 싶어서 왜냐면 노래 처음 나왔을 때부터 가사랑 그런 게 너무 와닿아가지고 몰래 연습을 하고 있었거든요. 근데 사실 이 노래가 개인적으로 부르기 힘들었던 게 몰입을 굉장히 잘해야 되고 너무 슬픈 가사여가지고 표현하기 굉장히 힘들었는데 방금도 되게 좀 집중 많이 해가지고 불렀던 것 같아요.
너무 표현이 잘 되던데 지금 거의 뭐 얼마 전에 헤어지고 거나하게 술 취해서 부르는 약간 그런 진짜 감정 다.
Don't worry, he didn't go through any breakup recently. He and I are fine, okay? We are fine. Don't worry.
상당하신데요. 아까
네.
가사가 와닿는다고 말씀을 하셨는데 비슷한 경험을 하신 적이 있어요. 이렇게 후회하지 말자. 우리 이별 아름다웠어.
네.
딱 이렇게 정말 가슴 아프게 돌아서 사실 무표정의 이별이 제일 슬픈 이별이거든요. 울면서 하는 이별은 거기서 표현을 하는데
네네. 해보셨어요?
저는 뭐 나는 말할 수 있다. 난 해봤어요.
저는 아직까지는 그런 슬픈 경험은 아직까지는 없는 것 같고
I'll never break your heart like that, baby.
접해보긴 했는데 하게 되면 엄청 슬플 것 같아요.
전에 얼핏
I'll never
들었는데
do it to you,
승민 씨가
baby.
보컬에 욕심이 굉장히 많다고 들었었거든요.
항상 생각하면서 연습하는 게 있는데 제 노래를 어떤 곡을 부르던 간에 제 목소리를 들으신 분들이 그 노래를 딱 들었을 때 그 순간의 기억이 그때를 되돌아서 생각을 했을 때 내가 요때 이런 기억이 있었구나 이런 좋은 기억으로 승민이의 노래를 들었었구나 이런 느낌을 이렇게 많이 드리고 싶어서 항상 그거를 생각을 하면서 여기 계신 분들도
That's fair.
항상 그거를 생각하면서 연습을 하고 모든 분들의 마음에 와닿을 수는 없겠지만 그래도 최대한 많은 분들에게 조금 쉽게 접근하려고 많은 생각을 하고 있는 것
That's
같아요.
fair.
또 빨리 다른 노래를 들어보고 싶어요.
예.
두 번째 곡은 어떤 곡을 준비하셨나요?
두 번째 곡은 제 노래방 18번 곡이라고 할 수도 있는
자주 부르는.
I would love to go
전라도의
karaoke with you.
김동률 선배님의 취중진담.
I don't know what this is, but apparently it's something good.
술을 안 먹을 수가 없겠구만.
Looking out on the morning rain. I don't know why it's giving me Natural Woman vibes. Come on. I love the low onsets at the beginning of each of these phrases.
실수인지도 몰라 아침이면 까마득히 생각이 안 나.
And this lighting making him look angelic as hell.
하지만 꼭 오늘 밤엔 해야 할 말이 있어. 약한 모습 미안해도 술김에 하는 말이라 생각지는 마. 언제나 네
Sing, boy.
옆에 서면 준비했었던 말도
Sing, baby.
대로 말해놓고 왔어 후회하는지
I like the phrasing at this point.
고백할게 처음부터 너를 사랑해왔다고
Ooh.
이렇게 널
I have to look up this song. I like the musicality, how the melody line is progressing from like pre-chorus into the chorus. And then they have this. I love this vocal pattern. Sing, baby, sing. I love you too, honey. And beautiful flip up into this falsetto. Boy. Yes, baby, you better sing the damn song. Like I was saying in the last song, belts, beautiful, beautiful
아까
placement on them.
이노 같은 경우는 이 시대가 원하는 가장 고급지고 가장 아련하고 가장 무드 있는 그런 이별에 대한 얘기였는데 치중진단 같은 경우는 이 시대가 정말 싫어하는 아까부터 내가 자꾸 했던 말 그래서 미안해 술 좀 먹어가지고 술 마셔 하는 게 진짜 내 진심이야 하면서 하는 노래잖아요. 이 두 감정을 둘 다 소화하기가 연습하면서도 많이 힘들었을 것 같은데 너무 잘 불러주셔서
I love him so much.
감사합니다. 노래방 18번 곡이라고 말씀을 하셨는데 노래방 가면 이 노래 말고도 부르는 노래가 있을 거잖아요.
Girl, don't get me started. How much time you got?
성시경 선배님의 희재도 많이 불렀던 거.
그대 떠나가는
He's like, play my music, play. We gonna sing, play.
셋, 그럼 처음부터 원.
그대 떠나가는 그 순간도 나를 걱정했었나요? 무엇도 해줄 수 없는 내 맘 앞에서 그대 나를 떠나간다 해도 난 그댈 보낸 적 없죠. 여전히 그댄 나를 살게 하는 이유일 테니.
조금 약간 아픈 감정을 잘 표현하시는 것 같아요. 이거 심지어 아주 웃기게 제가 즉흥적으로 거의 공격하다시피 이렇게 요청을 드렸는데
예, 많이 보여드리면
It's like, girl, don't get me started. I'll sing whatever you want me to sing.
의 하이라이트죠.
그쵸.
게스트와 MC가 듀엣을 하게 될 텐데요. 우리가 오늘 무슨 노래를 준비했죠?
아이유 선배님의 아이와 나의 바다라는 곡입니다.
대명곡이죠.
좋은 기회를 통해서 또 같이 부르게 돼서 너무 영광입니다.
제가 영광입니다.
Y'all
저
better sing the
이무진과
damn
스트레이키즈
song.
승민 씨가 함께하는 아이와 나의 바다 들려드리겠습니다.
그러나 시간이 지나도 아물지 않는 일들이 있지. 내가 날 온전히
Beautiful light tone.
사랑하지 못해서 마음이 가난한 밤이야. 거울 속에 마주친 얼굴이 어색해서 습관처럼 조용히 눈을 감아
Come on, Harmony.
밤이 되면 서둘러 내일로 가고 싶어 수많은 소원 아래 매일 다른 꿈을 꾸던 아이는 그렇게 오랜 시간
Again, that head voice is gorgeous.
받으려고 아팠던 걸까 겨울가 되려 쌓이는
I love.
하루만큼 더 멀어져 우리는 화해할 수 없을 것 같아 나아지지 않을 것 같아 어린 날
Come on with this guitar.
내 맘엔 영원히 가물지 않는 바다가 있었지 이제는 흔적만이 남아 희미한 그곳에 설렘으로 차오르던 나의 숨소리와 머리 위로
Oh, God, they blend so beautifully.
파도가 되어 어디로든 달려가고 싶어 작은 두려움 아래 천천히 두 눈을 뜨면 세상은 그렇게 오랜 시간 내게로 와 눈부신 선물이 되고 눈부신 선물이 숱하게 의심하던 나는 그제야 나에게 대답할 수 있을 것 같아 선 너머의 기억이 나를 부르고 있어 아주 오랜 시간 동안 잊고 있던 목소리에 물결을 거슬러 나 돌아가 내 안의 바다가 태어난 곳으로 휩쓸려 길을 잃어도 자유로워 더 이상 날 가두는 어둠에 눈 감지
God, they sound so good together.
두 번 다시 날 모른 척하지 않아 그럼에도 여전히 가끔은 삶에게 지는 날들도 있겠지 또다시 헤매일지라도 돌아오는 길을 알아
오늘 이렇게 저랑 또 00년생 동갑내기끼리 만나봤는데 이 씬에 올라와서 메이저 씬에 올라와서 동갑내기 뮤지션과 합을 맞춘 일이 없었단 말이에요. 그래서 저는 굉장히 좋은 경험이었는데 어떠셨나요?
그동안 이제 들려드리지 못했던 얘기들이랑 노래도 많이 부르고 이렇게 얘기하다 갈 수 있어서 너무너무 좋은 시간이었어요. 진짜.
아유,
못 잊을 것
감사합니다.
같아요.
못 잊기까지. 아유,
진짜 못 잊을 것
감사합니다.
같아요. 네, 제가 활동하면서 좀 크게 기억에 남을 것 같은 하루인 것
그
같아요.
정도예요?
Oh, baby. Oh God, that last. I mean, the whole thing was beautiful, but that last number was just so gorgeous. Like you, if y'all followed me long enough, y'all know it's something for me to like just sit there and like shut up for the majority of a number. Like I think I was just sitting here frozen with my hands like this the whole time, just like in awe, just taking it all in, because it's just like it was so beautiful. The two of them together, their voices just blend so gorgeously together, and each one of them, like, one wasn't the star, like each one of them had their moments where they were showcasing what they could do, and then they were coming back together. What I loved so much about that particular performance is how they just kept weaving in and out of each other's like vocal lines and whatnot. So like Seungmin would sing something, and then Mujin would come in with like a harmony or something, and then they would sing together on the chorus, and then Mujin would go off and do some solo line while Seungmin is holding down this like harmony line or this background vocal. Then they would come together again, and they'd branch off again. Seungmin would do something, come together, and they just kept like weaving in and out of like phase with one another. But it was done so beautifully, so elegantly, and just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous vocals. Yeah, I love it. And there were like 3 or 4 times throughout that last one where it felt like the song was about to end. Like they had like these pauses. I'm like, okay, the song's gonna end now. And then they would come in and do something more. I'm like, oh, thank God, I need more of this song. And then I thought the song was gonna end. And then they would say something more. I'm like, oh, thank God, I need more of this song. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's incredible. And I know you guys have told me, I think when I was reacting to like the Stray Kids one take sessions, that Seungmin's actually more of a naturally baritone singer, like myself, and he's just worked very, very hard to have that sort of upper extension to his voice, to have that nice light soft falsetto, that beautiful head voice, and that's kind of goes hand in hand with one of the things that he was saying in the interview before I paused it there in the middle, where Mujin was asking him like, yeah, you got a bland ass voice, but you guys got to sing all this powerful stuff. So how you do that? How you do that with your bland ass voice? Not the exact words he used, but that's how it hit me first when I was reading it. And Seungmin was like, yeah, at first, when I first started, I actually had a very, thin voice, and I've practiced and worked to kind of fill in, the rhythm parts of the songs that we sing, and, hold down the bottom line of the songs we sing. So, he realizes that he may not have started off with the most expansive range or anything, but he's worked so hard to get his voice to where it is. And I love seeing, even though I'm very new to the Stray Kids world, like not super new, but I've not been with them since the beginning. It's not like, me when I'm reacting to SB19 versus when I first started reacting to them like a year or 2 years ago, whatever it was. Like, I've seen the growth in them from the beginning to where they are now. Here I'm just kind of like diving into Stray Kids, where they are now, and kind of backtracking. So I've seen a little bit of some of the older stuff, but not nearly as much. So I don't know what vocal journey he's gone on outside of what you guys have told me and what he's expressed there, but I love seeing the growth. I love seeing artists who have that sense of just understanding of where they are, where they stand, because there's some recording artists out there, whether they're solo artists or in a band or whatnot, who are a little delusional sometimes. And yes, they may have talents and whatnot, but they're a little delusional about their talents, and they think that they are God's gift to the world, and they are this, that, and the other, when it's like, maybe you're good, but you're not all that good. So I like people with a sense of just a sense of reality, like, hey, I'm good, but I can still be better. I can still do things to better myself, to better my craft, and I'm going to take the steps to better myself and better my craft. So, like I said, I don't know exactly where he started with his voice, but he was cognizant in the beginning of what he felt his strengths and weaknesses were, and he's worked to build up his weaknesses to where he is now. I don't see any of that stuff. I don't see any shortcomings or any thinness in his voice or any this, that, or the other. I just see amazing vocals. I just see amazing vocals, and I love. But yeah, the two of them together just sound amazing. I'm glad that I did get to watch this because, like I said, I like to hear the boys solo as much as I possibly can. Like, I love hearing them together. They're amazing together. But in any boy band that I react to, whether it's been them, SB19, ATs, or anything like that, like, once I'm really starting to like dive into the boy bands and get to know them, I like to get to know what each of them can do individually, so I can just get a better handle on how they fit into the group as a whole. So I'm glad that I got a chance to look at this, and I'm hoping I get a chance to do a couple other members of the band this week. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, beautiful. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.